The Sports Scouting Report with Lieber King, brought to you by Harvey Autos in Shreveport, Bossier City, the name you've trusted for years. Geico, the insurance savings you expect. Supreme Chevrolet, expect more from Supreme Automotive Group in Gonzales.
Creed and Creed Law Firm, serious attorneys for serious injuries.
Bollinger Shipyards, 75 years of delivering high-quality vessels. Here's your host, Lieber King.
Hi everyone, Lieber King, host of the Sports Scouting Report podcast, owner of Louisiana Football Magazine. Today we're at North DeSoto High School in Stonewall, Louisiana, right outside of Shreveport, in the middle of Shreveport and Natchitoches, Louisiana, and Mansfield's close by. Our first show today is going to be Minden High School. We got 3 big-time recruits to interview, and the good players. I mean, 2 are linemen, 1's a quarterback. And we just want to promote these kids statewide and let you know about them outside of the Shreveport area, outside of the Bossier City area, to let you know who they are. And we're going to introduce them one by one. We'll be right back.
Listen, whatever you're driving right now, Tommy Harvey wants it. Bring it in to Harvey Subaru, Lexus of Shreveport, Bossier City, or John Harvey Toyota. They're paying big bucks for all trades right now. They'll cut you a check right there. Tell them Lee sent you.
Welcome back. Lieber King, your host of the Sports Scouting Report podcast. We've got Minden High School. Our first guest is a lineman who is a class of 225 kid who's not shy to the camera. He's done a lot of YouTubing himself.
Yes, sir.
Demetrius Robinson.
Yes, sir.
Good to meet you, man.
Good to meet you, too.
So what do you like most about social media and the camera and everything? You like doing a lot of the YouTube stuff?
Yes, sir. I like because, the content-wise, exposure.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You do a lot of self-videos with recruiting?
Yes, sir. More like working out with the guys, training-wise. Yes, sir.
D-tackle, DN, 6'1", 270. I mean, he looks 6'2", 6'3", with tennis shoes on.
Yes, sir.
Definitely a football player, offered already by Arkansas Tech. I know you like Grambling, you like Louisiana Tech, University of Arkansas. What do you think of University of Arkansas?
I think it's straight. Actually, a coach reached out to me to a spring practice.
That's good.
And I got out there. I liked what I saw, liked the practices, and I liked the communication-wise.
Millsaps in Jackson, Mississippi College, Mississippi Valley. I think of Willie Totten back in my day. That's before you were born.
Yes, sir.
Jerry Rice. You know who Jerry Rice was?
Sir.
Mississippi Valley. And Lamar University in Beaumont. What's your goals this year, Demetrius, from Minden? I know you're a big-time player, and I want to mention this. This kid's a D1 football player. I mean, he's got some D2, D3 offers, but the big guys, if they get smart, will give you some offers by the time the season's over, right?
Yes, sir.
What do you think of goals this year?
My goals is, first is being on the principal list. That's my main goal. Trying to get this ACT score higher than what it is. And my main goal is to focus on mainly the season. We put in extra hard work. So, yes, sir.
3.2 GPA. What's your favorite subject?
Favorite subject is science.
I was pretty good in science.
Yes, sir. That's my favorite
There we go. Number 53, and he also says sometimes 11.
Yes, sir.
Today it's 11.
Yes, sir. I just mainly switched to 11. The 3 years have been like 53.
I like the small numbers on a big lineman.
Yes, sir.
Makes you look smaller.
Yes, sir.
Coming off the edge, man.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you. Demetrius Robinson will be a senior this coming year from Minden High School. Defensive end, can play DN or D-tackle, depending on whatever defense you have. We'll be right back, and we'll introduce another recruit from Minden High School.
Supreme Chevrolet, expect more from Supreme Automotive Group in Gonzales.
And welcome back, Lieber King. You just met Demetrius Robinson, big-time defensive end, D-tackle from Minden, number 11. Jersey 11, if you don't get a program at a game, which are hard to find sometimes now. Next is Jonathan Bradford, Jr. I didn't know he was a junior. I'm a junior. Going to be a senior O-lineman from Minden, class of 225. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So 6'4", 300 pounds.
Yes, sir.
Guard.
Tackle.
And tackle for the team.
Yes, sir.
But guard for college, huh?
Yes, sir.
You have offers with Grambling, Houston University. That's a good one. East Texas Baptist and Centenary. And who's the SEMO?
Southeast Missouri.
Missouri State, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
What do you heard Demetrius? What do you think about this year with Minden? Y'all got a really good senior group and a good junior group.
Yes, sir. I feel like the goal for us is just to win. We had a decent season last year, but now we're coming for it all, making it deep into the playoffs, everybody playing as a family, just working together.
And you're a good student. You have a 3.7 GPA
Yes, sir.
and a 19 already. You've got a chance to get in the 20s.
Yes, sir.
What do you think of the college part, the academic part? Any schools stick out to you academically?
Actually, Houston, they're very heavy on academics. When I went on a visit, the library was like 8 stories high.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
You won't read those books when you graduate. Huh? Now, Jonathan, what about LSU? Have they shown any interest?
No, sir.
Do you know Houston's got 4 Louisiana commitments right now?
Yes, sir.
That's pretty crazy, huh? You would be 5.
Yes, sir.
What do you think of the commitment? Do you want to go through the whole process, or you want to get it over before the season?
I'm waiting till the end of the season, see what else I get. But Houston is sticking out to me right now.
And their whole staff's from Tulane.
Yes, sir.
Coach Fritz, Willie, I met Willie when he was at Tulane.
Yes, sir. Good people.
And that's why they're recruiting Louisiana hard.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you, Jonathan.
Thank you.
Appreciate Jonathan Bradford, Jr., offensive lineman tackle from Minden, number 59 on the offensive line. We'll be right back.
Creed and Creed Law Firm. Serious attorneys for serious injuries.
Welcome back. Hope you're enjoying the show. Our next guest is a quarterback from Minden. And before we get to the quarterback, Hudson Brown, I want to mention some other players from Minden that are not here today. Just they have a great team. Robinson, the running back that's coming back, is a really good player. Porter Neal, really good player. Jalen McKinney. And some of these are now, if somebody's not on the team anymore, I'm sure Hudson's going to let me know in a minute. Hayden Britton, Jarvis Davis, Jonathan Bradford. You got Garrett Dooley, another lineman. James Williams, Jackson Smith, Treshawn Young, Cameron Harris, just to name a few. A lot of good players, and it's kind of good in a way we got the quarterback last because he keeps up with this more than any kid I know in the state. Actually looked me up on Twitter 2 years ago as a freshman saying, when are you going to come to North Louisiana and do a show? So today we're here in Hudson. We finally got back to, and so we answered it, huh?
Yes, sir.
You remember that day you reached out and you said, my dad used to watch your show, and
Yes, sir.
what you sit with your dad and watch a lot of sports shows?
Yes, sir. We grew up sitting in the chair together, watching sports, 30 for 30, all kinds of stuff.
That's good stuff.
Yes, sir.
And then reached out to me on Twitter. Man, you were like 30 years old. Like, hey, man, you need to come down to North Louisiana and do a show. I said, well, when we do, I'm going to invite Minden.
Yes, sir.
And here we are today. You're only going to be a junior.
Yes, sir.
So people don't think you're a senior coming up, but 6'3" already, 190.
Yes, sir.
Y'all got a pretty good team. Was all right with the other players?
Yes, sir.
Everybody's still on the team?
Yes,
Good.
sir.
What do you think of Coach Spencer Hurd? And he's been there for a long time now.
Yes,
head
sir.
coach.
He's a real good coach. I think he knows how to handle the offense and push the ball, and he knows the play calls.
And there's somebody on the staff you know really well in your family. Tell everybody who's on the staff too.
That's my dad. He was the defensive back coach last year, but he's the wide receiver coach this year, and it'll be good. Teach me up, get me ready.
Hudson, I mean, on paper, y'all potentially, we met Demetrius today, we met Bradford today, but y'all potentially have 12 kids that could sign in the senior class.
Yes, sir.
Could be a record for Minden.
Yes, sir. They're really talented.
What's your goal this year?
First off, get good grades, and which I usually always get good grades, but just keep it up. And second, win. Just work as a team. We're a lot more disciplined this year.
How'd your summer go with colleges? Tell everybody, where'd you go this summer?
I went to Centenary, SAU.
Is that Stephen F. Austin or Southern Arkansas?
Southern Arkansas.
Just for people south that might not know.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
What do you think of your dream school growing up? Is it LSU?
Yes, sir. I love LSU. I love the culture down there, Death Valley.
So if you had a quarterback idol, would Jaden Daniels and Burrow be way up there?
Oh, for sure. Burrow, for sure.
National championship.
Yes, sir.
Smoking the cigars. I wouldn't say that for any kids, right? But you know, now all the championship people do that. It's like the thing now. Mulkey did that when she won it, and I think the baseball coach Jay did that too. Do you play any other sports, Hudson? Do you play?
I play baseball. I'm the catcher, and I play basketball, shooting guard.
What do you think about your baseball future in the end? Do you think you got a chance to do that too?
I think I have a big future in baseball.
Tall catcher.
Yes.
Most catchers are my height, right?
Yes,
any final thoughts about your teammates that are here, Demetrius and Bradford? What do you think of these big guys?
They're real good leaders, great guys to have on the team. Be successful. We should be good this year.
Look out for Minden, the Crimson Tide. The only reason I say Crimson Tide, I don't say Alabama much, but Minden Crimson Tide.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot of Alabama fans I've noticed in Shreveport Bossier, though. I know it's mostly LSU, but y'all have the colors, y'all have the whole thing going.
Yes, sir.
And do they still at Minden? I haven't been there in a couple of years. They'll still have the hedges?
Yes, sir.
This looks like Georgia, like going to Georgia, right? It looks like the Georgia hedges over there.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you, man.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoyed the show. Minden High School. They've got 3 great players today that we introduced, but several kids we mentioned. They're a sleeper team. I don't think just in this area, but statewide, they could actually make a lot of noise in the playoffs this year. We'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching the Sports Scouting Report with Lieber King.